Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Jojo with
And it's Shruti.
the number of
And
requests.
Yes, आपकी जितनी दिली तमन्नाएं थी सब पूरी हो रही है अभी because everything DMs are like flooded with only this गाने का request.
Yeah, I expected it because I knew season 14 starting on 14 Jan, so I knew, but I didn't know कि Naseebo Lal and Abida Parveen ji are going to be on track 1, and because they are on track 1, we obviously expect, like now I expect an amazing song, but the kind of messages that have come in since it dropped, where people are just like, this is crazy. Coke Studios taken on a whole new like setup and visually also and sound wise also and all of that. So I mean, it's Xulfi, kind of expected it to be nothing short of legendary.
Correct.
And from what I know, there are no covers in this season. I don't know if this is like revealed information, but I know it. And there are no covers, and it's just, you know, we know the lineup. It looks fabulous. Like, that's just an understatement. It looks amazing. And what I really love is, after seeing the teasers and all the promos that have been building up, is that there's of course the legendary classic voices and names that you expect from a Coke Studios lineup, but there is a whole crop of the younger musicians and artists who've been upcoming in the music industry there, you know, be it Hassan Rahim, be it of course Young Stunners, be it so many, like, okay, off the top of my head I don't remember, but there's like a whole new generation of the artists, and for them to now be on a Coke Studio, it kind of almost feels like, you know, Xulfi's like thing that he's famous for, Nescafe Basement, and getting the younger kids out in the forefront and, like, you know, doing that, like the next breed of musicians and the next generation of musicians, pushing them forward. I feel like he's managing to do that in this season of Coke Studio, which is what we expect from him. So anyway, all that aside, we'll discuss all of that and more as we move along in the season, because yes, we will be reviewing every track of the season. And from what I know, there'll be one track released every week. I'm guessing every Friday, like this one. So when we record over the weekend, we'll get to it. So it won't be too late that we get to each track. So don't worry about it.
Yeah. So, today also, it's only been, actually in real time, it's only been a day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you'll see this on Sunday. Today's Sunday. Basically. So yeah, curated and produced by Xulfi. As we start on this new journey, we ask you to celebrate life to Jhoom. That's the only thing they've written. So the blurb is very short. Composed by Xulfi, written by Adnan Dhul of Soch the Band. Dude. Music arranged and produced by Xulfi and Abdullah Siddiqui. Oh, nice. Mixed by Xulfi. Abida Parveen ji, vocals. Naseebo Lal, vocals. Asif Ali, tabla. Okay, there's like, there's an octopad. Okay, let's just get to it.
Yes,
we'll talk about the music later. Chalo. 1, 2, 3, play.
Coke Studio, Season 14.
Nice dancers.
जाना आसमाना नू मैं हसदे हसदे है जीना मैं निकल गई घुमाना तू मैं ते मेरे वर्गियां की खुद को शर्माना दुनिया राजी कर भी लइए फिर भी चैन नहीं आना जो है तेरा लब जाएगा करके कोई बहाना तेरे बस में कुछ भी नहीं है दिल नू मैं समझावा तू झूम 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 तू झूम 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 तू झूम 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 ओ तू झूम 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 तू झूम 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 दीवानी कुछ न जाना मैं दीवानी मैं दीवानी मैं दीवानी ओ मैं दीवानी कुछ न जाना मैं मस्तानी कुछ न जाना मैं मस्तानी कुछ न जाना तू मैं राजी अपनी जात तो झूम 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 यार जिसे आशना राज करे वो अपनी खूबी है वो अपनी खूबी है किस्मत पे क्यों ना नाज करे वो अपनी खूबी है किस्मत पे क्यों ना नाज करे ओ तू झूम 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 तू झूम झूम
Yes, it was real magic indeed. Wow. Where do we even begin to talk about this song? Well, let's start from the start. Yeah. First, let's talk about the sets. Yeah. Because it's difficult to talk about Abida ji and it's difficult to talk about the entire performance by Naseebo Lal and Abida ji. Like it was, okay, so first the set. We're going to talk about that. I love the set. It's so beautiful. And the way they've made the whole thing so theatrical for this season that it's almost like, you know, when a theatre production is happening, when all the different art forms come together and put it, like the whole thing becomes such a grand spectacle. That's the feel that's coming from the set. So I am very interested in knowing, like, this was a sit down and like, you know, the dancers are dancing in the background. It was very ethereal kind of a feel. I am excited to see how they're going to use this set with every different song that they keep coming out with, because feel will change with every song, right? That's how the set is. So it'll be interesting how पिछले seasons में musicians को और singers को सबसे ज़्यादा focus दिया जाता था, right? It would be like they were the center stage of everything, and then the whole thing would be shot. Here, I feel like the theatrics of it is being given the center stage. How all elements come together and what they're trying to showcase. So it's interesting. It'll be good to watch that. Talking about the music, I was just, every time Abida ji just like begins to sing. Firstly, when Naseebo Lal just started, the way she just commanded the entire song and gave this one layer to it. And then when Abida ji came in, ek to wo dono ek dusre ki tarah, jis tarah smile kar rahe the na, it was just, you just wanted to be part of that magic. And when Abida ji started singing, her voice does something to you. I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. I feel so privileged to be alive in the same time where I can see her performing live, even if not it's literally live, but where she is existing in the same realm as me. And I can get to see her perform a song that's come out yesterday by her, and I'm getting to see it today. I'm just like really grateful to that entire feeling of it. So yeah, for a moment, I'm going to pause now. I'm going to let you first tell like your feelings, and then of course we'll continue. But
I had too many feelings, man. I was just like holding my tears back, but I couldn't. They were just like, this is, oh my God, what a start. Let me just begin there. What a start. It has shaken up every, like, not just shaken up, but just kind of awakened every part of my soul. Because this kind of music is soul food. Like this kind of music is what I crave, and this kind of music is what I think everybody craves, because not only is it musically so beyond excellent, that even the musically, but it's lyrically, like these are the kind of lines that I think all of us want to hear in music, and like for me, before anything else, I want to just say that Adnan Dhol, what a lyricist, like what deep lines has he written, and they're simple and easy to understand, even though they were Punjabi. I got all of them, and I was just feeling, like I've always felt that Punjabi is such a poetic language. When I hear songs like this, it's just, there's so much depth of thought that can be conveyed in that language that sometimes in other languages it doesn't come the same way. But just every line, like there was that line that Abida ji kept saying, which was mere tere bas mein kuch bhi nahi hai, dil nu hai samjhawa, and I think before sari khushiyan mil jamante piche ki reh jana, like these kind of lines, they're so simple, but they're so hard hitting, and they just pierce the heart and the soul, and they leave you in such deep like thoughts. They leave you thinking like, yeah, nothing's in your control. Why are you stressing? And then the line that comes in right after, to jhoom jhoom jhoom, then it makes you just sway, like flow, flow with life. Stop trying to, and I think, like, I don't know, but maybe because I probably needed to hear this at this time in my life, that it's hitting me so hard. But I think not just because of that, I think anytime in your life or at any stage when you listen to a song like this and lines like this, and when they are taken to this kind of a divine level by the singers, who are seriously, there's no other word I can think of. It's just divinity that we're witnessing, because their voices, when you give them lines like this to relay and to sing and to speak to you in a song, they add this divinity to it, to whatever's being said. And like you said, when Naseebo Lal ji, when she started, it was just, I smiled, because what a powerhouse of a vocalist, right? Her, like, instant goosebumps happened right there. And even like the music sort of intro bit that came, it was building up, and then her voice, it was just like, ooh, grips you. And then Abida ji, like you said, and I will repeat it because it should be said again and again, there is something about her voice that just awakens the soul, that just hits the soul. I don't know what it is, but there is, like, I felt like the surge of energy suddenly, and the surge of like emotion that just suddenly was present in the song 100-fold, when she started singing. And I'm not even exaggerating. This is just me saying what I was going through while watching and listening to this. It's beyond understanding, and that is what makes art what it is, that you can't understand how or why it's impacting you like this, but it is. And that's the beauty of it, and that's the mystery of it. And of course, can't say anything about the singers. They are like Abida ji is just legend, and it's like we're so lucky. We're just so lucky. That's all. And I actually somebody sent me a snippet of Abida ji arriving on set. It's like a short video on YouTube or something. How she arrived on set and how she greeted Naseebo Lal ji, who was already sitting there, and just the meeting between the two and the respect they were giving each other and the cuteness of it. I thought that was very sweet. So clearly they have so much love and respect for each other, which showed so brilliantly in that last smile they gave to each other at the end, right? I was just like, oh. And I loved how they were facing each other and sitting. And I loved
yes.
the whole, and like you started with the set. Let me talk about, like, I think I was surprised to see that there was like dancers there and stuff. You know, but I was like, okay, this is something different. We're going to have a bit of a dramatic flair to this video. But when I saw that, in my mind, I thought, I don't like where this may head. You know what I mean? Because then there'll be
100%.
dancing going on, but it might take away from the song. And I am like blown away by how it was balanced and how beautifully the dancers added to the visual of it and didn't take anything away. It was so subtly done, the movements, even the tight frames. It wasn't like, you know, एक साइड में dancers dance कर रहे हैं और इधर singers अपना. It was just so beautifully merged with each other that I was like, this is like, oh, it's such an amazing creation. This how long is it? This 6 minute 40-second. It's like every frame has been thought of and every aspect has been minutely discussed and detail may, you know, they've gone into how we're going to present this season visually. It's so evident in this first outing itself. Ki something different is going to hit us. I can't even imagine now what the rest of the songs are going to do, because I don't, like you said, you want to see how they use this set for all the other songs. I'm wondering if it's going to be the same set. Even they might change the set completely.
They might. Correct.
You know, because I feel, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Xulfi is also he's also creative head at a visual effects company or something. I don't know, but I know that I think he's also got like enough and more experience. Even, I mean, what can he not do? You know, he clearly has knowledge of every aspect of this of the music production business and show production business and all of that. And man, what a composition. Can we just get to the music? I know I've been talking so much, but there's so much coming out right now.
Yes, I know. I feel you completely.
Did you like the music arrangement in this? Honestly, I thought there will be a lot of tabla, there'll be harmonium, there'll be that very culturally ethnic sort of sound to an outing like this, but there wasn't. It sounded so different in that sense. Did you feel that as well? No?
Yeah, the vocals, the vocalists were given the entire center stage of the music thing. Like, you know, music was supporting the vocals entirely. There was no part where music just took off and said, okay, abhi thodi der ke liye let me do my thing. Normally that happens, but yahan pe aisa bilkul bhi nahi hua tha. Which actually was perfect, because it was allowing you to feel the song so entirely.
And the lines.
And like without breaking away. You know, lyrically, I just want to add one thing, that normally we go to, you know, when we are in need for any help, any advice, we seek people who we want to generally, who will make us feel better about something, or jinse baat karke hame kuch, you know, that little truth, that little jhalak of truth will come, so that we can get that much distance.
Perspective.
This song is that for every situation.
Yeah.
And if a song can do that, that means so much truth is ghula hua in the lyrics that it can be truthful for every person in every situation. Like right when it started, I think second, third line itself mein kuch aisi baatein boli ja rahi thi. I was like, you know, it just like, it immediately forces you to surrender your perspective of the world and just be like, this is the truth. Ye jo kaha hai, ye sahi hai, ye sach hai, you know. And suddenly you just like, main kahan atki hui hu life mein? Like all this just put aside, and this is, so every time I'm going to need help, I think this song is going to be going on in the background. I'm just going to be like, I'm going to like look to this song to kind of just like, you know, wipe my face again and come back and get a correct perspective of life again. Fantastic production. And I also really like the Coke Studio ka new logo, by the way. The way unhone end mein Coke Studio ko aise karke like a bottle ke upar it goes and comes. That was very interesting, very nice. Rather than
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
I missed it.
Right?
I just want to go like quickly because they're so good. पीड़ा नू मैं सीने लावा ते मैं हंसदी जावा. पीड़ा नू मैं सीने लावा ते मैं हंसदी जावा. धूपा दे नाल लड़के बेलबिया अपनिया छावा. Yeah. I mean, दुख भी अपने सुख भी अपने मैं ते बसे जाना सब नू समझ के की करना है दिल नू है समझावा. I just
So
this
true.
so
So
true.
true.
मैं दीवानी कुछ ना जाना मस्त होके गावा दुनिया राजी करके कमले फिर भी चैन ना होना सारी खुशियां मिल जा मनते पीछे की रह जाना सारी खुशियां मिल जा मनते पीछे की रह जाना तेरे बस में कुछ भी नहीं है दिल नू है समझावा. That line just got me. I think that's where it's just, I mean, all these lines, man. I mean, Adnan Dhul, brilliant, just brilliant. It's just, you, oh, okay. I wanted to say one thing. Yeah.
Tell.
No, I was going to say like how, oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Who'll go? I'll go.
You finish.
Like you were saying, you know, this is the song when you want to talk to someone about life problems and have them set your perspective straight and things like that. You go to someone, and this is that go-to song, I feel. And riding off of that thought, it also made me remember that while it was going on, I felt like, you know, this is that, you know, where you want to crawl under your grandmother's like pallu and just hide there and sleep there.
Wow.
And they're just like, chill, man, life is good. Like, don't stress so much. Don't try and control everything. Flow with it, you know? That is what I was thinking when it was on. I was just like, this is that comfort spot for me. What a lovely, like, way to just get out of the funk, you know? This song can do that for you. But yeah, what were you saying?
100%. I was saying, I was noticing, in fact, that how, you know, Abida ji, I've never seen her smile and be present like that. All her songs which I have seen, she's normally so khoya hua in her divinity. Like, you know, unko dekh ke half the time to unki aankhein band hoti hain. वो गा रही होती हैं, वो अपने उसमें गा रही होती हैं. Like you never see her. Like I can't remember any time. Like even if her eyes are open, they're not present here. You know, where she's sitting. Yeah. They are actually, they're beautifully somewhere, wo apne mein hai. Yahan pe, for the first time, I saw her smiling and acknowledging the space around, which for me was such a new moment, because I've so not used to seeing her do that in any of her videos, that this song, because of that, became really like, you know, one of those very sweet moments where you're like, oh my God, she's doing that. Like very fangirl moment happened for me over there. for Abida ji. So I just wanted to add that. That was very cute.
But you know, even she had those moments, but I think it was also because maybe, you know, she had Naseebo ji sitting in front of her. So that whole interaction and like conversation through the eyes was also going on. And
cuts bhi lag rahe honge na. I'm sure it wasn't a continuous ek shot mein.
I don't know. Could be, but you know, normally she looks up when she's singing, and it's because she's always addressing you know, the divine energy, I feel. So that was also happening. But yeah, there was a lot of there was so much like cute smiling. The acknowledgement smile right at the end when they looked at each other was just
that was too much.
That was too. I was like, yes, you have sealed the deal with that smile. I love it. This is like, again, to wrap up, what a start. Yeah. What a start. Like I just can't imagine how it gets better than this, or, you know, and all the rest of the music in the season stays on par with this, because this is just it's just soul food. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can't even speak right now. Thank you for cooking up this soul food for us. It has just given so much peace and so much joy. So thank you, Xulfi, and the whole team. And on that note, I think we will end here. We will get to all the Coke Studio tracks every week as they release, like I said. So don't stress about it. Any other recommendations, DM me on Instagram. Miss Mola is also on Instagram. And this is how you support this channel. Please do. It helps a lot. It helps these videos reach more people. And take care of yourselves. Enjoy the song. Have it on loop. I'm going to do that all this week. Live long and prosper.